Amigos, if you know someone that absolutely hates salsa or that avoids at all costs eating salsa, you're gonna send them this video, and this is why. Eating salsa regularly, it's like giving your everyday meal like a power boost. Eating salsa regularly can help you maintain a healthy weight, improve your glucose tolerance, increase insulin sensitivity, reverse fatty liver, reduce pancreatic damage. It's gonna be an ally in your allergy therapies, possesses antimicrobial properties. It's gonna improve your blood circulation. You're gonna start releasing endorphins because the chile. If you're dealing with pain, it can also serve as a natural analgesic. It's gonna help you to balance your good and bad cholesterol. It's gonna be anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and there are some studies that indicates that eating salsa regularly can actually be anti-tumoral because of the different ingredients that salsa has. Maybe you feel that it's going to irritate your stomach and that you're going to be spending the whole night hating yourself and devouring Tums like if it were candy. But the thing is that if you can stand salsa at the beginning, start like microdosing. A very well-made salsa is going to make you strong, not weak. Salsa is probably one of the first true recipes that we have in Mexican cuisine. In some other articles, I told you that chile has been eaten for the last 6,000 years in this region. Because of some archaeological findings, we know that this stone mortar that we know as molcajete was invented 8,000 years ago at least. And because of some chronicles of the conquerors, we know that the Aztecs were eating something that was called chilmoli. Chilmoli can be translated as chile moli, that can be translated as sauce. Salsas actually talk about a lot of the region that they were created in. So if you go to the northern part of the country, you're going to have salsas with chiles secos, salsas that are not as acidic or as juicy as the ones that are in the peninsula of Yucatan. They really talk about the region, about the soil, about what gets produced there. But we can say very safely that there are like these very like basic type of salsas that we all have, which is salsa verde, made with tomates verdes, salsa roja, made with jitomates, tatemadas, which is this one, the process that I'm doing right now, which is grill absolutely everything. Frescas, which is the same ingredients but without any type of cooking. Salsa de molcajete, which is when you blend everything in the stone mortar that I showed you. Salsas machas, which are my favorite, because salsa macha is just one very good oil that you have with seeds and chile. There's also pico de gallo. That one friend of mine said that it was just like a regular salsa roja, but like deconstructed.
Making this is the easiest. First of all, my ajito carbonizado. Now it looks as if the ajo has disappeared, but it isn't. It's all like there. Now you're gonna add the chiles. I'm gonna add it completely because this is chile serrano. This doesn't really add any heat to your salsa. I'm gonna add 2 with everything, even with the seeds, because I do want it to be like super spicy. Now that the chile looks like this, I'm gonna start adding the onions. That's why we use a blender. At this point, I'm gonna start adding a little bit of salt, not too much because I don't want to overdo it. This is a part where we start adding our jitomates. I'm gonna start with 1. The only thing that this is missing is a little bit of cilantro. I don't mean to brag, but this salsa looks extremely professional, if you ask me. It is spicy. If you want to make a salsa that isn't spicy at all, use chile jalapeno. Chiles jalapenos just give flavor, but they don't add any spiciness to it. Fresh jalapeno looks like this. Please don't use the one that it's canned with like vinegar and so. I use this one, which is serrano. Amigos, vaya molcajete. If you're gonna buy a molcajete and start doing this from scratch, first you have to do a process that it's called curado, so that you can clean it. It's salsa because it's gonna produce you happiness and health. And I see you next week.